Good evening, folks. It's David Silverman covering for the wondrous Mickey Manting, who's off doing, last I heard, she was in London having a great old time with some folks over there. And we have a full show for you tonight. We have 3 different sets coming up. The first show tonight is being put on by the ever-present, always enjoyable Get a Room. And don't think that there's a mistake here. There's usually 4, but tonight your lion eyes are really seeing only 2, and they're truth-telling eyes. Without further ado, because you came here for them, not me, Get a Room.
Hello, all. Thank you so much, Vintage, for having us. We are a vintage woman's improv troupe. Tonight, we're missing Hilary Fabre and Michelle Feinblue. We will shortly show you a picture where we will pick out objects for each other, and then we will do our best to play those objects with a big point of view. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Xander.
I.
Oh, the Peace Lily joined me on screen and it wasn't supposed to. Anyway, I am a big old stuffed bear. I'm just kind of lounging, looking down on all the gorgeous plant life in this wonderful shop. Shop of flowers. Anything and everything you might want is here in this shop. It seems like the smells that envelop my bare nose just get better every day. I mean, when I said I'm looking down on the plant life, don't get me wrong. I adore looking at everything that makes up this room. Now let's meet the Peace Lily.
I am a wreath. I'm a wreath of baby breath. I'm so beautiful. I'm so lovely, and I am going to be the focus of attention at the baby shower. When they come and get me, they're coming to get me, whoever they are. Look at me. I'm just delicate and pretty, and I smell amazing. Go ahead. You can smell me. Go ahead. I'll just let my scent, my aroma, invest itself all through the shop. I have to compete, you know. I have to compete with the roses and the lilacs. They're heavily scented. But I have my own special perfume.
I'm very confused. You say you are baby breath, but I thought that you were a peace lily.
I don't even know. I didn't even hear what you had to say. That is the problem. I often don't pay attention to other people and other things, whether you are a bear or a flower. I mostly just pay attention to myself.
Well, that's probably why, BB, that I don't really look at you that often when I'm looking down at all of the other calendulas and roses and violets and peace lilies. Oh,
You should look at me. You'd like it. On down. Look, see, look how beautiful I am. Look how delicate and pretty my little flower.
but you have tiny little flowers.
I know. So many, so many.
And they're white. I mean, white's not even a color.
You're not even a flower. But you get to be here. You get to be here with all of us.
I'm a stuffed object, and I'm the only stuffed object in this entire shop. So obviously, Mrs. Katanki has good feelings about putting me where she's put me, above you all.
Well, you're going to be taken down because you and I are going to be jointly part of the baby shower.
Oh.
You're going to be a gift for a new baby. And I am the decor.
But I'm too big for a new baby. I mean, why would they pick a big thing like me to give a tiny little baby? I might inadvertently smother that baby.
That would be terrible. You might do that. That's the kind of thing you might do. You're that kind of bear, aren't you?
I don't want to leave this shop.
This isn't very good. I'm
just going to tell Mrs. Katanki that she will miss me a lot if she gives me away to some squalling baby.
Yeah. You're probably just decor like me. They'll put you on a shelf at the shower and forget about you. Because you're...
I mean, it's one thing to be baby breath and given to a baby shower, to the mother probably. It's another thing to be a big old stuffed bear who has their home right here.
I'm tired of talking about you. We talk all about you all of the time. Let's talk about me.
Well, say something interesting.
Can you smell me? Can you smell me?
Not really.
Well, it doesn't matter if you can smell me.
And to tell you the truth, you're looking a little wilted. So maybe you won't get taken to the baby shower because the mothers of this baby doesn't want a wilted plant.
You said that with so much enjoyment. Aren't you an interesting bear? You're trying to get back at me, aren't you?
Well, I mean, how do you know that we're being given to this baby shower?
I hear what happens. And that's what I'm made for. That's what I grow for. That's what I want. I want to serve my purpose. I want to perfume and bring joy. Well, I want to be admired mostly. I want to be admired.
Now I'm tired.
Bring me in.
I'm tired of talking about you. I mean, you've had your space, so now just Zip
Oh, you want
it.
to talk about you now? Okay, it's fine then. Fine, let's talk about you. You're afraid that you're gonna something. You're afraid of something. What was it? You don't want to leave. That's what it is.
I
You
don't
don't.
want to leave this space. This is my abode.
Where's your sense of adventure?
I don't have one because I've been hanging out on this shelf for as long as she's had this shop.
I can see dust on your nose, even from here. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. It's very dusty. You're very, very dusty.
And you're very, very wilty.
They can spray me with water. I think I'll be okay, right?
Well,
So
I mean, I have a feeling if they do spritz you, that you will return in all of your semi-glory.
I have real glory. I'm known for my glory. I'm known for my bountiful blossoms and fragrant scent. I'm known for my high drama and beauty. I'm not known for wilting. I'm not known for wilting.
It's all about the I again.
Yes, it's about me.
Keep getting back to you. I don't really,
about me.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, I understand in a conversation it's helpful to talk about the other person sometimes. So, okay, let's talk about you.
Tell me one good thing about me.
Okay, what do you think of me? Good joke, huh?
Then I will tell you a good thing about me because you won't tell me a good thing about me. The best thing about me is I'm as big as most little children, the ones who grew up in this shop and held me and kissed me and hugged me every day.
You're old.
Yeah,
That's one thing that I notice about you, that you're old.
yeah. And so,
Oh, I just find it interesting.
I mean, I still have all my stuffing.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
You are a cruel plant.
You know, I like to talk about myself and I love to enjoy my life. I don't necessarily want to have to make you upset. So I'll tell you what. There. What do you think?
I think that maybe, just maybe, your aroma is a little stronger than I thought it was.
Good. And now, love letters. Oh, my dear, dear Boston Fern. I'm a little worried about you. You're getting a little brown at the tips, and you're leaving a lot of debris on the floor. And I heard the florist complaining about the mess. I heard her talking about putting you on sale, 50% off. Anyway, Boston Fern, I hope that they water you soon, because I'm here with the watering can, and I as your watering can friend, and all I want is just for them to put some water in me so that I can come over and I can water you, and Okay. Well, that's it for now, lovely Boston Fern. Yours truly, Watering Can.
First watering can. How does it feel to be empty? It's like both of us have a lot of life that could be still lived. You, if you get filled up, and me, if you water me. I can feel what it will feel like. It will be heavenly. Signed, Boston Fern.
Oh, my dear Boston Fern. I yearn to come over and replenish you. You are so dry and dusty. I think they've forgotten about you, but I want you to know that I haven't. I have not forgotten about you, Boston Fern. Well, you don't look the same as my beloved. You seem to have changed. Oh dear, yours truly, Watering Can.
First watering can. I have not changed. I'm just a little browner. I've still got plenty of green everywhere that counts. Exclamation point. Just figure out how to fill yourself up and get some water into what used to be your best loving plant life. Signed, Boston Fern.
Dear Boston Fern, you make an excellent point. What used to be my best loving plant life. It's true. It does seem like I've been putting in a lot of effort. And I'm wondering just how much return I'm getting. The peace lily over in the corner, hard to give them any water, and yet they're beaming at me, just turning this way and that. I don't get any flack from the peace lily. Just saying. Yours truly, Watering Can.
WC. Compare me to a peace lily? I mean, that won't work in my universe. Ferns and peace lilies don't have a thing in common. Peace lilies never drop, never shed, never turn a little bit brown. Feel like you have lost your mind. If a watering can has a mind, just work at getting filled up and do your job. Say Boston Fern.
Dear Boston Fern, please don't boss me around. Please do not boss me around. I'm happy. Look, they filled me up and I'm coming over. I'm coming over right now. I'm coming over and I'm gonna fill you to the brim. I'm gonna fill you right up. Oh wait, it looks like we're going to the peace lily first. Oh, that's too bad. Oh dear.
No,
Bye for now.
no. And watering can don't fill me to the brim because then I will probably float.
I really think we need to have a conversation. They've put me right beside you. Now we can actually have a conversation. What's with the look?
The look is because you scared me. I mean, you can't overwater me.
So much work. Not enough water, too much water. Ignoring you, spending too much time with you.
That's
Too much,
our
too much.
bond that we had. The bond that developed through all the years that we've been in this shop. Do you want me to die?
Of course not. You know, I you know what I see now that I'm here? Huh. I see lots of little green sprouts coming from near your roots and little new growth. I see lots of new growth. That was from all that water, right? That was from all that water. Oh, even with all of your messy brown branches and leaves and mess.
You're not going
Oh,
to make me feel bad again. If I have new sprouts, then you watered me exactly right.
you look so beautiful. The green. I mean, I do have to say I was interested in the peace lily for a moment there, but nobody is as green as you are. Nobody. Nobody at all. Oh,
Now you've come to your senses. You remember the strong bond that we had for such a long time. It's important to honor bonds because they make both of us feel good about ourselves.
hmm. You've always been a philosophical kind of plant, haven't you? I kind of like that.
I mean, I'm just popping up sprouts everywhere. This is,
Takes a little bit of water and some attention.
and that's what you gave me.
And that's our show. Thank you, Vintage.
So, did they have your undivided attention for that fabulous 23-minute show? And I hear an amen. Thank you so much. Get a room. We will see you sometime in the foreseeable future at a date that I don't know. And thank you so much for being with us. Okay.
Thanks,
Tonight we have
David.
another show coming up at 8:30 with the Music House team. And would you ladies introduce yourselves?
Thank
I'm
you.
I'm Sandy. I'm in Tucson.
And I'm Sue, and I'm in Hamilton, tip of Lake Ontario, Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, good evening again, folks. It's David Silverman in place of the illustrious Mickey Manting. And the next show for tonight's Follies is the fabulous Upside Down Players. And if you just sit back, they will begin to entertain you in just one moment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so excited to be here, the Upside Down Players. Yay! And tonight we are going to be doing an Armando. So let me tell you a little bit about the Armando, which is such a fun form for improv. It's a long form, and what it is that one of our players will come out and do a monologue or rant, something that based on the suggestion, and something they feel strongly about, have a strong emotion, and then other players after their monologue, the one person's monologue, will come out and do scenes based on that emotion. And then after we do 2 or 3 scenes like that, somebody else will come out and do a monologue. And depending on time, we may do as many as 3 monologues or 9 scenes. And so let's welcome the first monologue, and off I go.
And let's get one suggestion in there.
Oh yeah, trumpet.
So trumpet reminds me of not being in the band in school, but rather being in the orchestra, because I didn't want to go to gym. So I joined the orchestra and I played the viola. And I really wasn't very good. And I would have been a lot better if I practiced, but I didn't want to practice. But there were only like 3 stands of violas. So even if I was in the last stand, being like the worst player, that still sounds pretty good, because there were like maybe 10 stands of violins. So 3rd stand viola sounds good. But actually, I guess I wasn't the worst player because I was in the 2nd stand. My friend Sharon was in the 3rd stand. She didn't practice either. But I didn't have a viola at home. I had to, whenever I did practice, I had to borrow one from school and bring it home. And usually when I did do that, it usually just sat in its case the whole weekend, unused. My parents never bought me one because they said it was too expensive. A lot of things my parents said were too expensive. And I don't think it's because they were poor, because they weren't. I think it's just because they were cheap. But they grew up during the Depression. So they were frugal. Frugal's another word for cheap. But it made sense to have that mindset if you grew up during the Depression, certainly. And that's what I have to say about trumpet.
Jim, I know you don't like practicing, but this is an important mission to Mars. I really need you to think about practicing.
Do I have to? I don't want to practice. I'll be ready when it's time. I just don't want to. I don't want to practice.
But you know, it's really critical. You need to know what buttons to push when the rocket takes off.
You know, there's colors. All those buttons have colors. I could, I imagine green is go. It's pretty universal. Rockets are the same as Chevy Impalas.
It's a little bit different, it like goes up.
Oh, do I have to practice? I practiced all last year. Those mean people at NASA made me practice every day.
No, but this is a new kind, and I really don't want to crash. I really want to live.
Oh, I'm looking at my schedule. Oh. Oh, I wanted to go for a bike ride today. Can I take the rocket tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess so. We're taking off tomorrow. So I think you will be taking the rocket tomorrow.
Wait. What time? What time are we taking off?
We're taking off at 7 a.m.
Oh, Christ. Hey, listen, I got a Zoom call at 8 o'clock. Can we bump that take that launch until like 9:30,
I think
9:45?
NASA's not going to quite work it that way. You know,
Hey,
I think
just hop on the back of my humming bike, okay? And we're gonna go like we're gonna put on our colors and we're gonna go vroom vroom like motorcycles like when I grow up, Susie. Okay.
Oh boy, Bobby. I've always wanted to do this, and Mom says it's dangerous.
Yeah. It is. This bike is not built for mom. Mom's like too grown up, but
Okay,
you're the
okay.
right size, Susie. Get
Well,
out.
okay. Well, let me hold on to you. And where's my helmet? You have a helmet. I don't have a helmet.
Yeah, but Susie, like, I'm going this way and you're going that way. So if you could turn, so like we're going in the same. Susie, look. So this is the problem with our relationship. Okay, you're not you.
Yeah.
We we don't want the same thing, Susie.
Just because I don't have a helmet, we don't want the same thing. I mean, how do you get there? I I wanna enjoy life with you. I want you to be happy.
But we're not going in the same direction. You're going to prep school on the other side of town, and I'm going to kindercare, and we're like on divergent paths. It's not about the helmet, honey.
Oh, well, maybe if you give me some bus fare, I can get there, and then you could have the motorcycle.
What? So you want to go in the same direction, or you want to go the other way?
Well, I okay. The thing is, I found someone else. He's got a two-seater. He's got the sidecar. Which you
And
never.
so
You
you
never.
don't want to you don't want to hang with the bad boy. You want to go with somebody who mom's going to approve of.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
I've been
course.
feeling this vibe for like at least 6 minutes.
Well, I don't want to fall out of favor, you know. Mom will die one day. I want to inherit the silver.
edit.
Hey, Shackleton, I know you love exploring up here in the North Pole, but I just gotta say, you're kind of third tier. You know what I mean? You're like down at the third tier. Whereas I, you know, kind of, more of an explorer than you. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like practicing.
Oh, geez, here's the thing. All you have to do is stay behind me as I steer the boat. And when you stay behind me, I know that you're going to be able to, even though you're third tier, and so you won't get books written about you as much as me. I still think you'll do all right when push comes to shove.
Yeah, I think I'll manage. I mean, I did make it this far.
Yeah. Look. See an iceberg? Oh, we're going to have to steer. Now, when you get, your boat is kind of rinky dink, but I think you can avoid this iceberg.
I don't know. That means I need to remember how to steer.
Well, okay. And I know you haven't been practicing much, but I just got to say, you just hang on.
Okay, I
pretend you're
can
in-
manage hanging on.
Yeah. Now swerve to the right, swerve.
Well,
You're not swerving. Oh God, they are going to write books about you. I might.
well, I guess I might make it famous, but which way's right and left?
Okay, starboard port, all those things. Did you not study?
Starboard, port.
Yeah, not
Rear.
hardboard.
I
Not-
guess maybe if I turn around.
No, oh my God, no, then you're going to go to the South Pole. You got to, we got to plant the, geez, yeah, kind of third tier. You got to, look, take the wheel. You got that little boat back there.
I'll hide. There's a thing coming. I'll hide.
Edit. This reminds me of a monologue situation. The term trumpet, actually, I think of trumpet swans. I have seen swans so few times in my life that I'm very impressed when I come across them. And there have been a couple occasions. One is there's a local stream near us that we kayak on frequently. And on this stream, there was a pair of swans that had mated. And so I did not know this at the time, but this is that swans are very protective. The male swan is a very protective of the species, and if you were kayaking along, all of a sudden this bird would be flying at head height right at you just to intimidate you and scare you away. And word got out after a while. People would tell you, hey, be careful of that swan. But it was definitely nerve-wracking, to have this large bird flying right at your head. And you actually thought about rolling over or going into the water or something. And also this led to numerous stories of people having experiences with this swan. I was one time kayaking along, and somebody was in a canoe near me, and they stood up and took their paddle like a baseball bat and swung at the swan to scare it away. I wouldn't advise that. I don't support such an action, but I witnessed it nevertheless. Then 2 years ago, I was out there with some friends, and we noticed that the swans weren't there anymore. And somebody had said that that the male had died, and so the female had left, and that felt kind of sad, even though this was a threatening situation every time you were out on the water. To have it not there, it's even if you're living in fear, when the item of fear is gone, you still will miss it.
Oh, it's nice to have a guest here. Welcome to the Squirrel Self-Help Group. My name is Chester. I'm your squirrel leader for tonight. And our topic for discussion is how to avoid getting hit by cars.
That's why I'm here, is because that's how I lost my rear foot.
Oh, yes, it's a very dangerous thing to go across the street. Oh, that looks pretty bad.
I figure those cars, they're a good thing to try to attack.
Well, I tried that one.
I got a bigger one.
Oh, I tried that once, and I hurt my eye.
Oh, that does look pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, is this the seminar for where to hide your acorns?
Oh, that's next week.
Oh, I'm never in time. Oh,
well, you come join us. Come join us.
I've got this bag of acorns. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go take them someplace.
Oh, I wanted to eat some.
Maybe we should have changed the meeting.
Yeah.
Those car things might be a good thing to attack. Maybe they have the acorns.
Yeah. Well, we could break out the alcohol.
That works.
Yeah. Have some, sister.
Acorn flavored. My fave.
Oh, mine too. Mine too. You know any single squirrel?
Give it back. But I think attacking cars, that's the way to do it. We'll just scare them off so they just won't be here in our land anymore.
Okay.
That way we don't need to keep avoiding them.
Excuse me, is this the meeting for people who advertently hit squirrels with their cars?
The enemy. The enemy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on in. We got.
But we need to attack you now too.
I'm not feeling the love here. I should probably leave. I think.
Oh, sit down.
No,
We'd
I'm
like
really-
to see you.
No, I really.
Oh, I wanted to try my archery out.
Edit. Batter, 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 batter. Swing. You know, I gotta say, see? Oh man, I can kill 10 of those fly balls. I mean, just kill them, you know? Okay. Whoever kills them first wins the game. Batter, 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 batter. You killed it. You killed it. I knew you would. You know, I gotta say, we've been kind of hounded by all these, you know, balls flying all around, you know, but you're the only one who can really knock it out of the park.
You just put it in here, Lefty. Okay, you put it in here.
Yes, you killed it. You pulled the leather right off of it. You know,
Somebody got a souvenir, Lefty. Somebody got a souvenir.
Lefty, I want to have a turn. I mean, it's just not fair. We're all paying the same amount for you to coach us, and you keep letting Bill play all the time and us just watch.
Okay, but you got to kill them. You know, these are kind of deadly. The way these softballs go around just raining down on us, you got to get them. Ready?
Okay.
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 Oh God! See, oh God!
Oh, an ambulance.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going home.
See, I told you these balls are deadly. I told you. That's why you're
It's
the
only
only
a
one who
little
can do it.
swelling. There's no blood. It's a little swelling. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 You're the only one who can do it. Now, come on. You got to kill every one of these. Ready?
Come on, Lefty.
Oh God! You destroyed them.
Oh, I went straight to my children. All over.
God. Well, you know, I told you these balls are going to get people one way or another. They're
Hang
just
on, Lefty. Lefty, I got to put in some more quarters. We're out of quarters here.
okay. Okay. Good. 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 Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. All right.
Lefty, it's my turn now, right? I've been waiting, just like you said. It's my turn now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's except one thing. These are deadly. Last person.
I don't know.
I'm free. I'm not afraid.
I don't know, kid. This isn't something to play with, kid.
Come on, bring it. I mean, look at these glasses. Look at these glasses. I can't miss with these glasses.
All right. All right. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my glasses just fell. Can I have a do-over?
All right. But I'm telling you, these balls are deadly.
Okay,
Watch yourself.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, my hat just it. I guess you know what I'm gonna.
God,
I'm going back to the sandbox. No, I know my place. I'm going to the
no, but
sandbox.
I can't believe the balls didn't
That
kill
was a
him.
nice
Can you
try,
believe
kid.
it?
It's okay. You'll grow into it.
Yeah, except that I gotta say, balls must like him because they're not killing him. Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Got it. Dave, I know it's only our first date,
Yeah.
but you know, I'm into mating forever. So you do realize because you went on a date with me,
Yeah.
this means we're getting married now.
Well, that's so you know that was a great opening line. I'm really like if you could deliver that with a little bit more feeling, I think you could like sell that. Okay. Sis, I really support you in finding the right person. Let's try it again.
Okay, Dave, you
Yeah.
know, you get a wonderful profile, and since I believe in mating forever,
Yeah.
because you went on a date with me, we're getting married. So here's the ring, and I'm calling the rabbi now.
You know what? Like if you weren't my sister, like I could be so like I could fall in love with you if I didn't love you in that sibling way. It's just
Well,
you're
we could check ancestry to see if we really are siblings.
oh yeah. Um all right. So I'm adopted. It's still I'm your stepbrother. We're still even if we don't have the same DNA, it's just we're
Well,
family. It's
well, since we're not truly related, we can get married.
I'd really rather just kind of be like your, you
And
know,
that way we've been together
I'd like
forever.
I'd like to be your dummy. You could just practice with me.
Scene or edit. Judy, we're
Yes,
in a
Bob.
seance. We're in a seance here, Judy. We're reaching out to you. Can you hear us? Judy,
Now, oh, my
Judy,
favorite soap opera's on now. Can't you call
Judy.
back in about 30 minutes?
I just we've paid the seer here and we've been trying to reach you for months now. So, but last time it was you were taking a bath. The time before that you had to go work out.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm-
You're never available when we reach you, Judy.
Well, it's the cut rate medium that you use, Miss Cleo. Everybody knows how cheap she is.
Oh, Judy, have you got a calendar there? Maybe maybe we can put something down in writing so we can both commit to it. I miss you,
Yeah,
Judy.
yeah.
You've been gone for a year now, and I can't remember where you put my favorite coat. I've been looking all over for it, and I really need it because the seasons are changing,
Bob,
Judy.
Bob, I gave that away. I put a lot of your clothes in a bag and took it to Goodwill before I suffered the big one. Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah. Well,
Well, Judy, this medium takes quarters, and I'm almost out of quarters, so I can only speak for another minute.
okay.
How's things going? How is it up there?
It's nice. It's nice. We get full cable, which is nice. We have satellite.
Scene.
Okay, we are the Upside Down Players, and I am John from Maine.
And I'm Jackie from Michigan.
And I'm Lauren from Dallas.
David from Massachusetts.
Dude outside Seattle. And we're the Upside Down Players.
We are. All right. Thank you, Upside Down. It was another fun-filled show. And if you folks will just sit back for a couple of minutes, we have one more show coming up for you. Ramen on Sunday, and you'll see me briefly and them for a long time. See you in a few minutes. Just sit tight. So, good evening, folks. You probably recognize me from not too long ago, but I'm not important. What is important is our last show for the evening, one of the longest standing acts on Vintage Festival, Rummin' on Sunday. And they're going to go do what they do. See you later. Have fun.
Okay, now.
Okay, now.
I remember the night Xander recorded that song.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. He was constructing it, and what do you call that when you construct a song though?
You
Compose
compose a
it.
song.
Oh, you compose a song.
Like
Yeah. See,
Mozart,
my mind is
you know.
going though.
You
My
come
mind
on,
is just
well,
it's leaving me. Just a little bit more.
Don't add stress to
all
it,
the
because then
time.
it'll go even
Oh,
faster.
I don't add
there,
stress to it, you know. I'm just trying. I haven't got upset in quite some time.
I know.
I keep it pretty level now.
You're getting better at it. That breath exercise you've been practicing's been doing you a lot of good now.
Like I'm about to have a baby or something, though.
It's
Okay,
not-
now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Ethel.
Okay,
Anyway, so
though.
I'm Harold,
And I'm Ethel.
and we've been doing improv for a little time now, but we got kind of stuck around.
Huh?
We haven't been able to get out much,
Well, no, but the sun's been shining lately, and
Oh,
so
it's
we've
been
been
sunny
getting out
shit,
for
I know.
some little walks.
Oh yeah.
And we've been seeing lots of birds.
Oh, so many birds. We saw a groundhog.
Well, you saw the groundhog. I
saw
didn't see the groundhog.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a giant squirrel, and it was a groundhog. And he came up and he sat on the step outside.
He actually thought it might be a beaver.
Well, I did. I said it looks like a beaver, and then I said it also looks like a groundhog, so it's probably a groundhog. That's what I said. And I told Donna it was a. I so told Donna it was a groundhog. So.
Did you though?
And she said it's a groundhog. Yeah. I told her it was a groundhog.
I think you thought it was a beaver.
It wasn't a beaver. How's it going to be a beaver? There's no beavers don't live inside.
Beavers can be rehabilitated inside. I just saw a video.
That's just silly to say.
They gave him lots of little toys to build into a little dam in the hallway. It was so
he's building a
precious.
dam with plush toys
and a Christmas tree.
Oh, geez, Pete. Okay, well, while we're doing this, though, you can give us a suggestion of anything.
If you'd like.
Anything you'd like to give us a suggestion about. Just any
anything
word at all. That'd be very
fine.
good. And if we don't see anything within like 10 seconds
we'll take
or something,
care of it because we're almost professionals.
We got a random word generator.
There's a word
filter. Oh,
I don't have one.
Filter.
Oh, okay.
Is that a suggestion for us to do, or is that a word for us?
It's not a
like
suggestion.
Filter yourself. Maybe you should filter yourself. Maybe we're too.
Maybe you shouldn't be talking to me like that now, or you'll be
What
in
do
the
we
garage
need?
sleeping with the
Okay,
cat.
now.
We're gonna do a show about filter.
Oh.
Well, probably not about it, but
No,
we're gonna take
but
that
that's
as
what
a
they say
suggestion.
though. I remember when we went to Chicago and they said we're going to do a show about filter, and that's what I thought. It's like they're not doing a show about filter. Okay.
Make sure you get that. That.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Wow, it's so impressive. This is great work. Just the detail.
Yeah. Yeah.
The owners are going to be real happy.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
You know so.
Well,
I remember.
I took some liberty.
Well, they asked for an artist. They can't expect it to be just standard. They didn't want standard, or they just hire someone like me. Wow.
That lattice work
You know. Now you're just bragging.
Oh my God, what is that?
No, it's just a ladybug.
What is that?
It's just a ladybug. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a ladybug.
Ah. No.
It's just a ladybug.
Oh.
What?
No.
What?
There.
What?
Come. How did that get into my artwork?
Well, that's nature.
Nature doesn't come inside. Did it get in through the AC? Did it come in through the what?
It's springtime.
Springtime and my art don't go together. This is winter art. This is indoors.
You need to
tone it down.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Tone it down. Don't touch it. Don't. Oh God. Ah!
What? What are you doing? I'm just trying to, you did great work.
God.
Can you stop picking it apart? God.
You just hit it right on the nail. It's not about the bug. It's about the work. It's about the work. It's not the bug.
What about the work?
I mean, it's just not. Look at how organic that web is. That web is beautiful that she brought in, the spider thing. This is artificial. I am artificial. Oh.
Everything you did here came organically out of your inspiration. This is all you. This is like the spider building the web. This is your web. This is your spider web. It's as natural and organic as anything else in nature. How can you doubt yourself? I gotta give my right arm to be 1/10 as talented as you are.
That's a nice spot there. I feel, the power of nature, like tornadoes and clouds and this flying fucker. Oh my gosh.
Look at the way look at the way that ladybug is interacting with those lights that you installed.
You see it so positively. I see it as just like this. It's drawing her in, but it's drawing her in for artificial reasons. She thinks it's sunlight and it's not. It's artificial, electric. It's oh God, I'm touching on so much internal shit right now.
What?
It's
a ladybug.
She is a ladybug. That is a ladybug. This is Home Depot.
Are all ladybugs she's?
Well, I've always thought so.
They're just called ladybugs.
I know, but since I was a kid, I've thought of them all as girls because they're called ladybugs. But even a ladybug, you look at a ladybug's little spots.
Yeah.
And it's so unique. It's like a little fingerprint. Someone else could go to a junkyard and pull together materials and then go to Home Depot and get some lights and put it all together and potentially achieve, close to what I've achieved, and I'm just really doubting myself.
Janice, this is a low for you. This is a low for you. Every time you do something, I'm just in awe of it. I'm in awe of it. And the fact that you are just denigrating this masterpiece. What's really bothering you? What's really bothering you? What's really bothering you?
I wasn't supposed to be this.
You weren't supposed to be what? You were born to be an artist.
I was born to be a baker, not a world-class installment artist who happens to also side gig in home design. I was supposed to be a baker. My mom wanted me to bake. My dad wanted me to bake. Jason, you know I can bake the out of a toll house. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Baking.
This doesn't fulfill you?
No. It doesn't.
Getting paid $50,000 for this? Oh, let me get
it. $50,000 is nice, but what does this do? Nothing. It does nothing.
It enhances the value of this home.
Oh, commercialism, consumerism, the people who are buying this place are ooh. They're ooh.
What if they hear you?
Then maybe they'll fire me. Or probably what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, she's an eccentric artist.
Okay, I don't want you to get fired.
I'll still pay you.
Okay, I still don't want you to get fired, even if you do pay me. Bake bread? You throw this all away to bake bread?
Bread. Gluten-free bread. Bread with gluten hurts people sometimes, but gluten-free bread nourishes people. Cookies make people smile, make them happy, make them... This is like... I mean...
How do I get paid if you're baking bread?
You can come take pictures of the bread. The bread. Bread, and my hands in the bread, and I could be doing what I'm supposed to be. I think I'm having an existential crisis.
I think you're having an existential crisis. I think you are having an existential crisis.
Right now.
I think you are. I think you are, and I think you need to sit down and think about this. Because when I met you, 12 years ago, you never said anything about bread. It was always about creating masterpieces for people to enjoy in their homes. And you went right there. It wasn't even like you had something else. It wasn't even like, I just want to create art. It was like, I want to create art for people to enjoy in their homes.
And I did that. And then it got to this.
This is the best. This is a part of the home. This isn't something people hang in their homes. This is a part of the home. This lives on. As long as this home, you'll always be there.
Yeah, and I don't, it can't be eaten. It can't, it doesn't even get, is this documentary time? Really? I'm in crisis.
This is often when people.
Okay, keep filming. This is real. Go ahead, keep going. Go. Come on.
I'm not filming. I'm shooting still photos.
Well, then take the
I'm
stills.
not filming.
Fine. Well, maybe you should, because here's the truth. This will be here forever.
Right.
And ever and ever, and doesn't fill an empty belly.
An empty belly is empty again a day later.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I guess you just quit then. I guess you just quit. You just say, I'm quitting doing this. I'm going to do bread. Because apparently you can't do this and do bread at the same time, or you wouldn't be having the crisis.
I don't have time to do bread. I mean, just the etching right there.
Yeah.
That took like 24 hours.
Okay, whatever.
You know, I can't bake bread and do this.
I don't want to argue with you about what you can and can't do and what the logistics of your existential crisis is. I just want to get through this.
Wow, I've never heard you raise your voice before.
Well, this is just one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, because you are a great artist and literally almost anybody can bake bread. And just because your mother wanted you to bake bread, you're going to rob the world. You're going to rob the world. I'm sorry she's gone too. She was a great lady.
Yeah, she was. I just think it was my fault.
It was your fault?
I think it was my fault. I should have gone. I should have gone to her. You know, I should have gone next door and I didn't, because I was busy. I was making some stupid installation art, and I told her I'd see her in the morning, and then I didn't see her in the morning. And if I just would have gone over there and maybe made some bread, you know, I would have been there instead of the workshop.
You could not put your life on hold.
She was right next door. She was right next door.
It's not your fault.
Feels like it was. And you know, maybe if it was, then then it wouldn't. I don't know.
I don't think she's wherever she is.
She's nowhere.
Blaming you.
No.
Her spirit is not running around blaming you. You're blaming you for something that was unpreventable.
And I know. I know. I know. No. I know. I'm sorry. This is hard. It's hard for you when I get like this. I know that. And you hang out anyway, and my hair's a mess. I have plaster. It's just.
It's like the haiku of photography. This is real. This is in the moment. It's not posed. Don't pose.
I'm not posing. I want my mom. That's what I want. I want my mom. I don't want this anymore. I just want to bake bread with my mom. And your pictures are beautiful, and
I'm a pretty good photographer.
you're a really good photographer. But taking up the haiku thing, that was. I think this needs to be my last piece for a while, just for a while.
That's acceptable. That's a good idea. Take some time off. Grieve. I know I'm sounding a little too upbeat.
Really a little.
But I always consider death as just a transition. So, I have a hard time being sad around it. But I do understand it. And I miss her too.
I just have to pull myself together a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you a little space.
I'm gonna pull myself together.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Okay. That is not just a ladybug up there. I'm just saying. I just the grief thing where you laugh and you cry and you rail, and all in that. And I don't want to do this stupid shit anymore. And I know that I will. It'll come back. But right now I'm like, I want to pull my skin off. That's how it feels. I just want to pull my skin off and go back in time. And she was gonna die anyway. I know that. I know she was gonna die anyway, but I could have been there instead of working on this stupid edge up there. I know. It's this really tiny, minute bit of detailing, and I was obsessed. I was like a bee. I mean, just. And then she was dead, and that was it. And Jason pulled me up that day, and we got right to work because that's all there was to do. What else do you do? What else do you do? Take care of the admin-y part of death, and then you go back to the art, and I resent the art. That's what it is. I fucking resent the art. I kind of resent Jason for making me do the art that day. Even though he did it it was the best thing. Just.
They have a nice bathroom here. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's when you can pay you can
50 grand.
get a nice bathroom, the claw tub, the whole thing, rain shower, steam.
Yeah. Bidet.
It's crazy. Like.
I didn't need to use a bidet, just to clarify.
Multi-temperature gauging.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Nice. I'm okay.
Okay. I was being insensitive. I know. I get it. I was being a little selfish.
Yeah.
I take good photographs, but really, no one else hires me.
You're not always easy.
I'm not easy. I'm not easy.
Not always easy. But you do good work,
I do great work.
and you're a good friend.
I try to be.
I know. I know.
I remember about 10 years ago, I tried bread baking.
Mhm.
I even bought some of those clay cloches. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah.
Cloche?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I did like that. It's like a pretty heavy. Because I wanted to make a rye bread like I had in Germany. Can't get it over here. There's a place in Canada that makes it. There's some monks make it and they ship it frozen.
Mm-hmm.
But then they stopped doing that. So
You wanted to make your own.
I wanted to make my own. And I tried for about a year. I baked probably 40, 45 loaves of bread.
Did you ever achieve?
No.
No. No.
No.
Mm. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard.
So, you know, I I have a history with bread. I didn't mean to blow up at you.
You got pretty loud.
Well, it struck a nerve. It struck a nerve. It struck a nerve.
Uh-huh. I wish I'd known that about you. The bread.
Yeah. No, we didn't know each other that well at that
No.
point.
No, I feel bad. Kind of bad.
Oh, it's not your fault, obviously. I wasn't making gluten-free bread, so.
Back then, I wasn't eating.
You weren't eating gluten-free bread?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go pat some cold water on my face. I feel a little puffy. Can't
All right.
focus, on the. Oh God, the bread. I'll be back though. I'm fine. I'm okay though.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole death thing to me. Like my parents are both still alive, very much alive, and it's a little disconcerting to me that I haven't had a parent die yet. I mean, people say when your parent dies, that's a big one. Because I've had people die around me, obviously, because I'm of a certain age. Shoot, when I was a kid, one of my best friends, he wasn't my best friend, but one of my best friends' little brother died. Carbon monoxide. His dad left the car warming up in the garage, fell asleep. So I had an exposure to death at a pretty early age with somebody younger than me even. And I don't know if that had a lasting effect but I just have this insensitivity toward death. It really is just a transition, is what I tell myself. I don't know if that's a justification or if that's really what I think. I do believe it's what I think because I don't believe there's an afterlife. So, and I like the idea that the body is not who we are. Our soul is who we are, right? Our spirit is who we are. And we're just inhabiting a body and it dies. And then the spirit becomes part of the universe again or whatever. I don't think it matters. It really was bad at making bread though. That was sad. That was sad. What are you smiling about?
I used the spray spritzy sink thing.
Yeah.
The psh, psh, psh. It helped a lot.
I didn't. Gets in my hair. I don't.
Yeah. Short hair has a purpose.
Yeah.
I feel better though. I just needed a little.
Okay. I I just want to know that we're okay.
We are okay.
Okay.
We're okay.
Okay.
I've never seen you that angry before
I
at me or the energy at me.
yeah. I don't get that way, and it surprised me even. But
We're
let me get.
You're gonna take a picture of it. Are you actually gonna get it though?
Well, that's nature inside one of your masterpieces.
Masterpiece.
It's not artificial. Stop.
Okay.
Stop with that.
Okay. Okay. It's not.
It'll lose my temper again.
Okay, don't do that because that freaked me out. I'm not big on nature being inside with my stuff.
Okay,
though,
well,
really.
you're going to have to accept that. Because the atrium
I know these.
and the apiary
These
and the, what do you call a place with butterflies?
rich people butterfly garden. I don't know what they're calling it, but you see what I'm saying? I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It
It's
pays the
good.
bills.
It does. It pays the bills.
It pays my bills.
Pays your bills.
Yeah.
Pays your bills. Gonna allow me to go on a nice long grief vacation is what it's gonna do for me.
Yeah, that's what you
I'm
need.
doing. I'm gonna go back to Iceland for 6 months this time, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm going to hang out here and wait for my next gig.
Things are gonna filter through.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
It's
Be all right.
oh, I know I'll be all right as long as I got you.
You got me.
All
You
right.
got $50,000.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that was.
What happened?
I don't
here,
know.
though?
Oh, geez, Pete.
I had a tear. I got tears.
Did I hear $50,000?
$50,000.
$50,000.
Oh, yeah.
My God, like, could it get any better? It can't get any better than that.
Improv doesn't pay that much money, but, you know, this artistry inside rich people's homes, that pays a lot of money. Yeah.
In one of those butterfly gardens. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh, geez.
Okay. So thank you once again, Ramen on Sunday, for being one of our longest running shows, whatever.
Perhaps the longest running. We don't know.
And keep the bats out of your belfry. Thank you so much, folks. That's our final set for tonight. Okay.